All right. Good morning, Internet. Good morning, Twitch. The name of the day is back, and the name of the day is Wide Thighs. You can also call me Nate. You can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And welcome to the Monster Train Daily Show. We got a good lineup today. We have the patch. It's live. We're no longer in the beta branch. It is official. And with that, we'll start off with the daily challenge as a standard. And then I would like to jump into some of the expert challenges, which we haven't been doing expert challenges in a while because there haven't been any new ones. So we have new expert challenges. We'll see if we can get through the first two of them. One of them, definitely nervous about it. Homework. It's play a Covenant 25 run without any combat preview. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Can we do math in our head or with a calculator, and can that run not take 2 hours? These are the kinds of questions we will try to answer today as we jump into these expert challenges. Second one is the Steward Stack. So with the Steward Stack, you get the buff train stewards, and in addition, you also have Sketches of Salvation, but it's a Sketches of Salvation that comes with a +2 unit cost for all non-champion units. So it could be tough. Hopefully it's fun. We'll see how it goes. With that, and without any further ado, let's jump into the standard setup and get into the daily challenge. What do we have? We have Penumbra with Torch. So standard setup here. Not too many people doing the daily challenge today. Well, like about 1,300. So I guess it's back to pretty normal levels. What do we have? We have Volatile Spells. I'll start with that one first because that's probably the biggest impact of the 3 so far. Volatile Spells. All spells are chosen randomly. Doesn't affect Shade Splitter, which is pretty good. Does seriously affect Torch, so we will very likely want to get rid of Torch as soon as possible. Vampiric Touch, that's really good. So units enter with Lifesteal 3, very helpful for a lot of units, including Penumbra. And Return on Investment, so you get additional collectors throughout. Means we want to be able to have a pretty consistent way of taking out collectors. Early on, if we leave some of the upper floors empty, torches can do that. So we'll see how that goes. What do we see in terms of scores? Mostly mid to high 40,000s. 150,000 score. So definitely there are flying kills possible. Just might be a little bit challenging. But yeah, let's see how it goes. We'll jump into it now. And new personal rule. No. What in the world is happening with you, sir? There we go. Very strange. All right. Personal rule: no more retries. I will. My new rule is I will allow restarts only if it is a first turn, and only if it is an obvious mistake. Otherwise, I play through. I'm taking too long in these daily challenges, and I think a lot of that is due to the restarts. So we're going to try to avoid that. What do we start with? Primal Dust, or Prismal Dust, sorry. Prismal Dust. Let me move some of this out of the way so I can see a little bit better. Prismal Dust, this one's kind of tough because you can play this on enemy units. Cannibalize, also pretty bad. Ascend, also pretty bad. All three of these are targeted, so we will likely want to get rid of all of these cards. Hidden Passage can work if you have an open floor, but they're all kind of scary. Artifact, Vapor Funnel could help out a lot. I think Lightstone Casing is not very good with this setup. Let's do Vapor Funnel for the instant benefit. And I think it's got to be Monstrous, considering how scary this is. And the Lifesteal 3 is really good with Monstrous. So we'll take it. It also makes it much more likely that we can get the double collector kills. Armor 40 makes it a little tough. It means these armored ones start with 40 health immediately rather than 30. Oh, you know what? I should have played the torches first. My mistake. And, well, we'll try it anyway. Got really lucky. Got to do 4 damage onto the backline unit. Okay. Depending on what we get here with the Shade Splitter, there is a chance we could kill the Collector. That was not what we needed in order to kill the Collector. 1, 2. At least we can kill the Disciple, and potentially next turn we can kill the Collector, because there will be a second one. There we go. Let's get another Shade Splitter out. Let's do the Prismal Dust now. And we should be totally fine going into this boss. Yep. We could even block a hit here, reduce the damage a little bit, but didn't really matter. Cool. Then let's run it out. Just toss these guys up here for fun. Got one of the 2 collectors, and we would have been totally fine having them go to the pyre with Vapor Funnel. Well, maybe not totally fine, but wouldn't have been awful if they had. Crucible Extension is really good. Making a Morsel is really good. Grovel is pretty bad because it's targeted, but these 2 are not targeted. Crucible Extension has the benefit of being able to put units in front of Penumbra, or with Penumbra. Making a Morsel is really good if we end up getting a Gorger. I think Crucible Extension has more wide uses. We don't currently have any imps, but being able to get AoE out of a Molting Imp seems really good. Important Work doesn't make a lot of sense unless we later get imps, and it's a dead card until then. It is nice because it's one of the few targeted cards. Same with Impressive. But I can see a Molting Imp being really helpful, especially getting collectors and things like that. If I get a Gorger, Shadow Eater is certainly one of the better ones for this deck, because one of the big problems with Penumbra is getting backline, and Shadow Eater gets the backline. So yeah, that seems okay for me. One Morsel means not an instant backline clear, but certainly gets rid of a lot of the units. Don't think spell upgrades are the way to go. I think I'd rather, with the potential to get like a Morsel Master. Yeah, Morsel Master to go along with our Shadow Eater. In terms of unit upgrades, these are not the ones that we want, and I'm not going to spend on re-rolling. I'm instead going to get rid of some of our bad spells. I think Cannibalize is pretty bad. And it's a debate between Hidden Passage and Torch. Prismal Dust has the chance that you can play it on Penumbra. I think we'll get rid of an Ascend. I think Ascends are going to almost always be pretty bad. But you can play the Prismal Dust on Penumbra specifically during the rest before the boss Relentless phase. And this should be absolutely fine for us because Penumbra will have Lifesteal. Let's put you here and toss you up top to maybe get the Collector. Cool. Yep, there we go. We get the first Collector pretty easily. We can... Do we need... let's get 2 of them. We might as well. We could go for a Torch. It's basically a 50% chance we hit one of the good units. But I don't really think it's necessary, so let's not take the risk. And we can get rid of a Train Steward out of our deck, and that's always a good thing. Get the second collector without any issues. That's very, very good for us. And definitely we can put Rubble Morsel here to get the AoE and the heal. We can extend there, get a little bit more health on Penumbra. And he's still got one more lifesteal, so I'm thinking the boss should go down pretty easily. Especially if we can toss a Molting Imp in there and reduce the damage quite a lot. Yeah. Pretty straightforward fights so far. More or less perfect run after 2 fights. Space Prism, is it too much space? Certainly is a lot of space. Fledgling Imp, that's 2 imps. Fledgling Imp's really good though, and honestly, like having these blockers in front of Penumbra could be really useful. Vent is also really good, but I think Vent is less good now that we have the Shadow Eater doing AoE for us. So I think the Fledgling Imp is absolutely fine here. Deranged Brute. Deranged Brute is certainly good. A second Morsel Master does not make sense. The question is, do we go for... You know, if I can get Endless on one of these imps, they can fit with Penumbra and sit with Penumbra for a long time. Deranged Brute. It's tough to play him at first. But combined with the Fledgling Imp, if we got Deranged Brute and then we got Fledgling Imp on Infinite, I mean, we have the capacity increases to be able to play them both. It means we have to go through one full rotation to be able to get Space Prism and then Crucible Extension out. That adds 2, which is enough for... Well, one of them is enough to get the Deranged Brute out. The second one is enough to get the Fledgling Imp out. I think that's worth it. Being able to have scale in addition to the other things, because we're not going to be able to get the Ember Drain package, or at least it's very risky to get the Ember Drain package. I don't think we want a duplicate here. Although a duplicate on a Space Prism would make this much easier to get the space we need to fit Deranged Brute. But we don't need the Hellhorn banner, and I'd really like the artifact. I think we go for the artifact now. I think we have the fact that we can already add 2 more space, and we get Resonant Shard. This definitely feels like leaning into Rage is going to be really helpful for us. And we already get more space. I think we just take the 1 on every floor. Now we only need... In fact, we can already play... We can already play Deranged Brute with the Penumbra from the very beginning. And I think I will prioritize keeping capacity high for later as well. 25 health. How much damage can you take? So this is 6 plus 10. You're gonna heal 10 of it back. You'll take 6 damage in total. But then we can clear the whole floor. And that seems pretty good. Let's toss you guys up onto the top floor. We won't play the Rage Imp yet. We'd really like to play that on the same floor as Penumbra and the Deranged Brute. We're going to play both these guys out. We'll take the 10 damage. And ideally we'll be able to get some morsel generation later on. Space Prism is great. You're now healing back to full, which is also great. We can toss the Imp up here just to block the hit, do a little bit more damage to Daedalus. We can also now... Oh, this is fantastic. So we can put you guys in there. We can put you back here to give Deranged Brute some damage shield. Yeah, I really like this setup here. I think this is a great setup and has a good potential to scale much later into the game. I think what we're going to want now... you could be a problem. 10 damage. 8 more damage puts you... So this is going to be minus 16 net. So you're going to be at 22. Then you're going to be at 22, 12, 14. Then you'll die to the pyre. Okay, so we're good. So I had to do some quick maths there. I think tossing the train steward in here to block all that and then maintain his damage shield is really good. Just give damage shield to one of them. Yeah, it's going to put him at exactly 14. He'll get stunned and then get killed, which works out well for us. It's kind of same situation here. Not really at risk. Let's just use the... yeah, well, let's use this. We're okay to have him take some damage. There we go. And this should already be enough with a Rage Imp in front. Certainly that's got to be enough. Oh, wow. Still not enough. We can add 2 more. Put an Antumbra morsel up front to block another hit. You're going to add 4 health, putting you at 26. Not really enough. But if we had, hold on, if we'd add the Rage Imp here, you would be doing 18 damage. Still wouldn't be enough. Okay, so we get a second floor kill. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But I am very surprised. I thought for sure we were going to take that out, but it's no biggie, no biggie. We can just finish it off on the second floor. And we're still looking really good going into the 4th floor, or 4th ring. Kindle's certainly good. Furnace Tap is scary. It's so good, but it's scary. And I can't remember whether Furnace Tap is one of those that... I'm not 100% certain whether Furnace Tap can be played on enemy units or not. Ooh, I can't remember. Because it would be so bad to play this on enemy unit, but the Rage plus the multi-strike is certainly... Okay, we'll try it, we'll try it. And I think we'll definitely need to get... okay, we're going to skip here. And... do we maintain the capacity? The biggest problem is that we can't turn 1 Deranged Brute if we don't take capacity. So I think we do it. And we want to focus on unit upgrades and removal. Removal even more so than unit upgrades, but... even to the point where we want to go to spell upgrades right away. I guess spell upgrades would also be really good though, because we do want to get a excuse me, a stack stone onto Furnace Tap and start lowering the cost of our other spells that are actually useful. And when are we going to get unit upgrades? We're going to get spell upgrades here again, or potentially trinkets and removal. Here we get unit upgrades. Here we get unit upgrades. So we'll have a chance to upgrade units later, and I don't think it's so critical right now, especially on floor 4. It becomes more critical right before we fight Arcus. Okay, so let's do this. Get rid of... an Ascend. And... I think we start getting rid of the torches. Do you want holdover on anything? Holdover on a Shade Splitter is pretty good, especially if we make it free. Because we do want... let's save our money. We do want a morsel every turn, if we can get one. Monstrous. This is looking pretty good, though. I'm not 100% certain how we're going to put together the early kill. Probably by playing Penumbra on a higher floor. Maybe something comes together that we just don't have yet. But certainly double stacking and, you know, improving the... let's see, what do you have here? Still want to play you first. To try to put as much damage as possible onto these back units. And play you up here with a Rebel Morsel. Now ideally we get, that's exactly what we wanted. You're gonna die, so we go... A second trained steward is enough to kill both of them. In fact, we don't even need to do that. They're gonna die to the pyre. Let's focus on this floor here. One. We'll put Shadow Eater up here. And... We just do this. Ooh. This is really good. Give you some health. Alright, this is annoying. We don't get to get the second collector, unfortunately. But let's get all you guys out. We are gonna kill all of them, though. That's really what we needed anyway. Here's our test. Okay, test successful. Let's give you rage. Oh, you know what? I should have put that down here. Oh wait, I can't fit it. Get you out there. We will be able to shade split on the bottom, which is enough to get the kill. In fact, putting you out here significantly lowers the damage as well. So it's good. Good fight. And of course, we will prefer that we would prefer that Furnace Tap goes onto Penumbra, but we're not going to get upset if it doesn't. Excavation Eruption's too hard to play. Cave In could be interesting, but I think it's don't think it's really what we want. So let's skip. Yeah, Inferno's good, but the other two are too difficult to play with Volatile Spells. So we'll skip again. Although I mean, Branding Right would be really, really good. Just not how we can do it. I think it's still prioritizing removal. We can get rid of 2 torches. We still need to get rid of all of our trained stewards. And then we can go for trinkets. And let's hope we get something good. Unit placement is certainly good. This gives us 3 Ember per turn even when we have Ember Drain. And I think it is extra lifesteal. That's 2 more turns of lifesteal. Is also worth it, I think. Okay, 150 coins is going to be really helpful for us. Ideally we get both collectors once again. Excuse me. So, how do we want to play this? You can take 21, but it's starting to get to the point where it's a little bit scary here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the Ember's going to be really helpful for us, and we get that again next turn. We won't play the Molting Imp yet. Okay. You are surviving. That is very good news. We can play you out. Get out 2 more morsels. Get out 2 more morsels. That's really great for Ember. Okay. We do lose a little bit more lifesteal because of that, but I think we were almost at the point now where it was starting to get a little dangerous. We can toss you guys in there. Really would love to have been able to play this Fledgling Imp, but such is life. Instead, we just stack these guys up, get these guys out of here, and we'll wait to play him until later. Now we have the space, which is great. We can play these out. We can even toss in a Train Steward to block the damage if we want, which is not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Just sack a Train Steward. So we definitely start with you. Then we play you here. Then we play you, I think up front is fine. And then we hope this lands on Deranged Brute, but honestly we don't really care. Fantastic. How are we doing? 1 in 4 that this just kills him. Fantastic, we win. We could have even gotten a little bit more mustard on it, but I think this is perfectly fine. And one of these days we might even get Furnace Tap on our Penumbra. Void Binding. I don't know if... I think Void Binding might be playable on enemies, if I remember right. Which makes it a little bit dangerous. And I think it's more than what we need right now. Prism Retrieval. I mean, there's a chance for an infinite combo with Prism Retrieval, but I think we just skip it. Imp in a Box. Yeah, actually I like Imp in a Box. Battering Ram doesn't make sense. Definitely gonna go unit upgrades. Conserve energy between turns. Okay, Abandoned Untumbra. Cool. That's basically all the morsel generation we need now. Endless on Rage Imp is exactly what we wanted. I think we need to buff up the health of the Deranged Brute so that he can still tank moderately well. We cannot get Large Stone on him. Getting Multi-Strike on him as a default, though, would also be really good. Getting also starting Rage on him would be really good. Let's see what we get on... Okay, Quick. Quick is okay. And then let's get some extra health. Let's start with Shadow Eater. It might be fine how we're rolling right now. And let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. We don't have... Yeah, none of those are useful for us. So a little bust on the Concealed Caverns, but definitely getting the Endless on the Rage Imp is going to be really good for us. We can tank with it, and it's going to scale up both Penumbra. What do we have here? Both Penumbra and the Deranged Brute quite well. Be very interesting to see what other people ended up doing on this run. That is the immediate daze. Can't really avoid that. These guys aren't doing much damage, though. So we play you both out. Fortunately, it gives you 2 turns of daze. But I think we should be just fine on our floor here. We're going to have so much Ember. We're not going to know what to do with it. Biggest problem is going to be if somehow it dies. So we have to avoid playing spells down there. Shadow Eater. And Morsels. That kills everything, does quite a bit of damage to Arcus. We can already extend. We'll do that at the end. So let's play Imp in a Box. Shade Splitter. Now we can extend without increasing spells, although we do get slightly affected by this clipped reflector. I think it's Rage Imp already. Reduces the damage and gives them quite a lot of damage. I mean, we could just put Pyro Chomper up there. Not that we need him. And then damage shield plus more damage is always a good thing. How are we doing down here? We're doing good. So we can toss you in there. Furnace Tap onto Deranged Brute once again. It's acceptable. And toss you up here. Good job, Morsel. You're the champion. Alright, we got our Fledgling Imp coming back hot. And they are scaling very, very nicely. What did you just do? You just added... Alright, whatever. We can also take a hit here. And just put you on something. Looking really good. Arcus is about to get beat. Beat pretty hard. Oh, that's right. We have to play you guys out first. It's fine. It's fine. Are you going to daze everything? You are going to daze everything. Are we okay with that? I think we are okay with that because we do want them to scale. And even though it adds daze and a whole hell of a lot of armor to you, I still think it's okay. What are you doing? Incants. Let's Rubble Morsel killing everything there. Let's Morsel Excavator doing even more damage. Are you gonna be okay when you reach the pyre? Is certainly a question I would like answered. But it's a question for a future day. 15 damage here. He's going to gain 10 armor back. Could be a little bit tricky, but maybe we're already on Relentless. What's our timer? We're not on Relentless yet. Well, we are going to get hit. He's currently gaining 2, and if we play a unit, he gets daze. How's the math here working out? How is he getting +2? Only one unit is dying. So he kills the unit, gets +10. Oh, he also heals the 7. Well, that's certainly not going to be good for us. Maybe should have done the Crucible extension last turn. Well, it is what it is. We will take some damage. We continue to increase space here. Get you guys in there. You guys are buffing the Fledgling Imp. Yeah, that wasn't that great. How are we doing here? What? How is this possible? Alright, let's see what we get in terms of morsels. We can also fit a Train Steward in there. Oh, it's because you die in one hit. So definitely want to get a Rubble Morsel in there. And then a Train Steward in there. Let me think. If I put a Train Steward behind, it blocks a hit for Penumbra, which adds 134. If I put a Train Steward in front, it blocks a hit for both Deranged Brute and Penumbra. That's 160 something. This Entumbra Morsel does absolutely nothing. It's this Fledgling Imp being in front that's killing me. Because I would like to play the Entumbra morsel in order to increase the health, but it doesn't actually do anything. So instead, we put in the Train Steward, and I think we put him in the 3rd position. You're only going to do 4 extra damage. Let's put Entumbra. I mean, if we put it in there, it doesn't do anything. And then we give you guys so that you do more damage. We're going to get a 2nd floor kill. It's going to be pretty bad Arcus fight. Part of the problem is we've been very, very unlucky when it comes to hello, lifesteal. My god. If we'd gotten lifesteal on some of these units, maybe we would have done better, but it's fine. And just increase your all rage. Okay, we are killing him, but it definitely wasn't the cleanest fight. Another furnace tap is definitely what we want. The double rage would also... Oh, the double rage. Should have probably done the double rage. We do need to continue to increase capacity. One of the problems is we're not getting any relics that help with our draw. What would be great is to get draw when you play a morsel. Question is it unit upgrades or spell upgrades? I think getting furnace taps upgraded is really important for us. And we're at the point now where most of our spells actually are helping quite a lot. Crucible extension being less expensive doesn't really matter. In fact, it doesn't. Spell costs don't matter. Let's skip permafrost onto one of them. And what do we get from the concealed caverns? Gift of gratitude. Over petty theft, because petty theft is not it will always hit an enemy unit, but we can't choose which enemy unit, and that's kind of a problem. But gift of gratitude we can just play out whenever. Yeah, we go all in, and we should be absolutely fine here. Start of each, yeah, that's fine. Hopefully we have Shadow Eater at the beginning. Certainly makes it a lot easier. We don't, but we have a Molting Imp, and that's just as good. So we play Penumbra. You're going to be a real jerk. We're going to have some Ember Drain, but that's fine. We are used to Ember Drain. Let's do it like this. If I play you here, you just die. So we play you in the top floor. And Crucible Extension. Yep. There is Shadow Eater. We cannot actually play him yet, but with the magic of morsels, suddenly we can play him. And Furnace Tap on Penumbra. We got it. Wow. It's a miracle. And we get the Collector. This is all good news. Let's increase the space once again. Toss in a Fledgling Imp. Yep. Get you guys in there. Imp in a box. We don't really want Welder Helper there. Do we have any imps that do damage? Or, we're not going to be able to kill this Collector. That's a little bit unfortunate. Dang. We double up here again, and unless we get like an insane morsel right now, yeah, we didn't really get the one we wanted, but it's okay. We'll just get a Welder Helper right here to, I don't know, be there, I guess. Okay. Don't think it's quite time yet for the Gift of Gratitude. We will fit that in sometime else. And let's go for it. Well, there you go. He will die on another floor, so it's not like we're in dire straits here, but sure would have been nice. Another Furnace Tap. Wow, that's fantastic. Get you out here. We get more morsels in there. now we're killing him. Good. Nothing escapes. Get you in there. And I mean, giving you more health maybe becomes relevant, but I doubt it. Let's toss you guys in there. Yeah, it didn't really become relevant, but we're still killing him on the first turn. That's great. I guess we use this now. 120 coins is nothing to scratch at, so we'll do that. And you're dead, sir. Cool. So really want double stacks on those, or stone stacks on the skip. And skip. Want stone stacks on the stack stones on the on one of the furnace taps. Ooh. Or we just duplicate it and have 3 of them is a way to do it. And now we're going to swap floors. We're going to put the AoE on the bottom floor, and we'll put our damage on a floor that can just hit Seraph right in the face. Stackstone or a 3rd furnace tap. These are the important questions. What would we remove? We would remove the other 2 shade split. No, we'd remove 2 trained stewards, I think. Unit upgrades. We could already get a multi-strike. Endless on anything else does not really make sense. Let's get rid of 2 trained stewards. Can add more health to the Shadow Eater. I don't think it's necessary though. You are not the AoE. There's not going to be no. There's going to be no. What am I trying to say? Sweep with Seraph Temperament. Let's reroll. Large stone. Sure. Let's duplicate the furnace tap, the one that has permafrost. Don't want any of this. Reroll. We can use that, play on the middle floor, and then remove the Crucible extension as a card. Okay. I think we're gonna get low 40,000s. I'm not 100% certain we can get an actual early kill onto Seraph. I think it's kind of tight. And again, it's not really what we wanted, although one. We're gonna get another 3 Ember, which is exactly enough to play the rest. So we play you out with your Rebel Morsels. Play 1, 2, 3. Play you out. Get you in there. And 500 damage is certainly going to help. Okay. More space is always good. Some good AoE here. Even more AoE. And I think it's perfectly fine for us to play this out now. He's going to come back up top. Nope, he's going to go down. For some reason, he felt like going down. You guys in there as well. Increase your rage. See what we get from the imp in a box. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is really good. Please get a furnace tap. Just please get a furnace tap. That's all I'm asking. You got an imp in a box. Give me another one. Dang it. Let's just blast you guys. We can blast you guys as well, although we don't really need to. You're all gonna die anyway. So let's just hit you guys as well. They all are healing. Is something to think about. Give you a damage shield. Do some more damage. And get a train steward in front. Sure. Now, please, Seraph, go to the top floor. There's a lot to do at the top floor. It's a very exciting floor, in my opinion. Now we can give you even more damage. Another AoE seems fine. And just, yeah, blast some of these guys. I don't think we're getting the early kill. If Seraph comes up one more time, he's still not going to die. But we can hope. Interesting, there's actually now an official other pile. Waves remaining 2. So if we get lucky, he'll go to the top floor. Get you out of the deck. Good for us. Just wanted to get rid of it. We are not going to get the early kill, unfortunately. Just going to be a fact of life for us here. Double morsels. And we can add a little bit more damage. We are at the limit. But we should be killing Seraph, I assume, on the middle floor. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Continue to increase their damage. AoE. More lifesteal. And you would be hard-pressed to see these guys end up dying. We did add some extra armor for no reason. How you doing? Well, you're not dying right away. That's a little unexpected. Let's see what else we get here. Certainly having more health makes sense. The damage shield basically doesn't mean anything because we heal so much. And the question is, do we just block a hit? I don't think we block a hit. I think we do. Let's do the damage shield. It does increase our health a little bit. Get another one in there. And, I mean, you're dying on the top floor. But this was definitely not the high score run we were hoping for. But we did what we came to do, which was to not restart. I think we needed to go all in on Furnace Tap, and I think we made maybe an unlucky move early on. But we are killing him. Alright. So, let's check out what other people did to get their higher scores. I think they probably just didn't do this whole rage thing like I did. But I'm curious how it ended up going. Let's go back to the challenge and check out what some of the top players ended up doing. So you go, oh, okay. And then you use cave in. Okay, so it was a cave in oriented build. You get all the deranged, oh wow, double deranged brute. That would make sense. And then you just cave everything in. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, Collection of Tales. So we never found Collection of Tales. We must have missed it. It was one of the relics along the way. And getting Last Stand. Last Stand certainly would have been really good. I don't think the Furnace Tap was as important unless you can get it onto Penumbra before you cave in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that Branded Warrior would have a whole lot of damage right from the very beginning. And then you bring down Penumbra. So you have a Deranged Brute basically just there to block damage. And with this, you only needed the one extra capacity. So then you can take card draw. You get Deranged Brute, Branded Warrior on one floor with the Branded Warrior as the tank. And then you cave in Penumbra behind them after you've put the Furnace Tap on him. And then you double their rage twice. Yep, that's how you do it. Good play. Good play. Taking the Last Stand would have also made a huge difference for us, because then we could have gotten our rage to be really out of control and done a lot more damage to Seraph earlier on. But is what it is. Let's look at first place. I assume they did something very similar. They went Alpha Fiend. They have a really big vent, Hidden Passage. I don't know how... Oh, they have 2 double stacked Furnace Taps. One of them with Consume Removal. Is this a bug? Is this a bug that this Furnace Tap only costs 3? It should cost 4. I wonder if that's a bug. Maybe probably they haven't added the visual for the Stackstone yet on end screen. So this would be a 2-coster. How is he gaining Ember? To play, I guess he'd have to get both in the same. How does he gain Ember? He can't play both of these. Okay. Well, let's jump into the expert challenges. We'll start with the math challenge. Random. Do I have to win in order to unlock the exiled clans? I thought I started with them by default, but I guess not. We'll do homework. And hopefully we win so that we can unlock the exiles. Oh, no, we get them. We do get them. Okay. It just doesn't show it on random. Okay. That makes sense. So we'll see what we get. We're doing homework. We have to do our own math. And what do we have? We have Shardtail Queen with Stygian Guard as secondary clan. Okay. Battering Ram can be really good if we go Shardtail Queen in Parade, because then you're guaranteed to get the Armor Imp, and then we can do big bursts of damage with it. Seems actually pretty good. Enemies gaining -1 or units gain an extra upgrade slot. This is really good early game. This is much better late game. Let's see what we have in terms of upgrades. So we'll probably go Hellhorn. Hellhorn, Merchant of Steel. Then we go... Because the thing with Stygian right now is, although being able to scale up armor, we don't have tons of spells. We have a lot of units. So we might go Merchant of Steel again. We have to decide. I think we'll probably end up going left to remove cards and get a trinket, but miss this one. Another Merchant of Steel. We have to see about this floor. Probably Merchant of Magic at that point. Another Merchant of Steel. The Merchants of Steel are all in really favorable positions. This kind of makes me want to go Pyre Housing or Pyrestone Housing and get a really strong unit that we can upgrade with Imp Parade. Yeah, I think it's Imp Parade. I don't know how easy it's going to be to calculate damage in our heads. We're certainly going to try. I think with Imp Parade, we're not concerned about enemies' damage. We're going to play Shardtail Queen in the top. And then try to kill units before they reach the top. Like, we can already kill... We already kill you and you. So, already in a good position. Get you out there. I think as well we might want to train Steward up here, but let's see. Get another Imp. And just kill the floor. Oh, yeah, that's right. No combat previews. I was like, something's wrong here. You're going to get a damage shield, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we can get rid of that real fast with one of these. And blast ya. Although, you're not killing him. 10. We could just kill you with units. No, we can't. Blast ya. Okay. 1, 2. We're gonna hit him for 1. We need a vent in order to kill the backliner. Let's get the Train Steward out, because he will block 2 hits. We're gonna get garbage in our deck, which is a little unfortunate. And I think the Helical Crystallis is certainly better. We are going to get an Imp next turn. And hopefully one of the vents. That would be the ideal setup here. We did get a vent. Okay, so we can block the damage. And get the Weight of Contrition out. Are we going to kill him? So, if we use vent, we're going to do... So, you die, 25 damage. You get hit, 50 damage. You die, 70 damage. We're good. We can do math. All right, let's... Yeah, Welder Helper is really, really good here. The biggest problem with Welder Helper is getting rid of him. So as soon as we can, we will... Not a big fan of the damage spells right now. I think we're going to be very unit heavy. Branded Warrior. Branded Warrior or Alpha Fiend. Branded Warrior has scaling potential. Alpha Fiend also has scaling potential. We are going to be able to upgrade 3 times. Getting multiple multi-strike on Alpha Fiend he'll grow rather well. He is kind of immune to Seraph Temperance because he gains every time. But Branded Warrior... I think Branded Warrior is a safer bet here. We only have to get Slay triggers, and the unit upgrades make a huge difference on how strong he is. What else do we get? A second Branded Warrior. I would rather upgrade the one we have and then duplicate it later. So already multi-strike is going to be really good on him. And I think right now we save up to be able to do more unit upgrades on the second area. Or maybe we do spell upgrades there. We do want to make the armor cheaper. But getting armor onto him is going to be really, really strong. This should be okay. 75 coins is really important. And the worst we could get is 14 damage. And maybe less if we can get a Shardtail Queen up on top with... Oh, okay, so we can do... We will still put you up top. Does that affect your resolve trigger? I think it does. You know what? This could be an issue here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have to take 5 damage, and then we're gonna get for sure an imp. So we play it like this. 1, 2. We'll take 5 damage. We're gonna get an imp, hopefully, in our draw. Or a vent would be even better. We put in a welder helper. That's 20. That's got to be better than... Yeah, that's definitely going to be better than putting out a Queen's Imp. Then let's blast 2 of them. You're killing 1. You're killing 2. We'll take 2 more damage. And then we get the Collector. And as I mentioned, the biggest problem is that we can't kill off this welder helper. Yeah, we're just gonna vent. We can't afford to let these guys hang around. So we do train steward. Get one of them out here, I guess, and then vent for 1. Luckily, we got the vent. That's what I was hoping we would get. And then a second train steward is probably train steward here. Train steward here, and then vent like that. We're gonna do 5 damage. We can get another 50 damage. We're gonna take. He's gonna do 7 plus 6 plus 5, so 13, 18 damage. How much are we gonna do here? You can take 2 hits. It's definitely gonna be all 3 of those. So this is gonna be 24. Okay, let's get out our calculators. We're doing 107. We're gonna take. He's gonna take 24 minus 5 minus 40. He'll have 38 health left. Then he'll kill the queen. The other imp is gonna do 3, and he's gonna do 16 times 2, 32. Minus 30. Yeah, we'll kill him, but it's gonna be real tight. We're 1 hit off. Oh, never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. We're gonna keep going. We really need a way to get rid of imps. This is becoming an issue. Straight up armor is not bad though. Straight up rage is expensive. I think we just do straight up armor. Just don't think mudding the deck with those kind of units are going to be what we want. We're going to go definitely for the Hellhorned upgrade, because I want specifically the... although Double Deranged Brute is really, really good, we can't fit it right now. I want double Branded Warrior. I want a Deranged Brute. But getting a large stone on this Branded Warrior would be really strong as well. So I'm a little bit torn. Getting a +10 spell damage on one of these vents is also really, really good. Alright, let's go this way. Rail beater. Don't think rail beater is exactly what we want. And I would, again, we have a chance to duplicate the branded warrior next over here, or even later on once we've been able to upgrade again units. So let's check out our spell upgrades. What do we have here? Holdover. We could get holdover on armor. I think it's for sure +10 on vent, and I think we do want -1 on battering ram. Holdover on battering ram. Is 80 damage per turn onto the front enemy unit. But I think just having fortify over and over and over and over again will then make battering ram that much stronger, and we can get and it's a 0-cost spell, so we never have to worry about it hindering the rest of our draw. I think that's absolutely reasonable. So what we want is ascends. Copy a card 5 times. Well, well. What do we want to copy 5 times? 5 battering rams is a little excessive. But that is a lot of damage. And if we make them 1 cost, but they're not 1 cost. they are still 2 cost. And I certainly don't want to have, I guess we do 1 extra copy of fortify is fine. 10 armor per turn we can add to a unit. And I'm not going to re-roll here. We'll keep going. Talos the Architect. This one's going to be a little bit hard to sort out how we finish it off. Everything starts with 5 armor, which in of itself is not a huge issue. I wonder if we play on the middle floor so we can already start getting damage in. And we put Branded Warrior behind the Queen to try to pick off back units. We block with an Impling and then we play the Frozen Lance. So something like that with you. So you'll hit him, and then we'll do 20 plus 36, so 56 damage right at the beginning. Do that, and we'll put you in the top floor. Okay. This should get you down to where you're killing both units, which is absolutely where we want to be. We will take 5 damage on the Shardtail Queen, but I feel like that's completely... Watch me beat homework. It is tricky, for certain. Do you want to just blast this fool? Or we just do 50 damage onto Talos. I think we do, yeah, because we're gonna be able to kill. We're gonna get 2 rage here, 2 rage. Yes, I majored in math in college. No, I didn't, but I'm I've got a handy calculator, ready to help with all the math. We're gonna take another 5 damage. We're really desperate for that armor imp to show up. You're fine. I think we go 1, 2, and I think just getting a train steward up here. Armor imp, please. Armor imp. We need it. We need it bad. Okay, we got some armor. It's not really an armor imp, but it is armor. Are we gonna die? No, we're gonna have 1 health left. But then she goes to the back. So that is something. You guys are killing him. That's good news. Well, we can reduce the damage a bit, but then it means that our branded warrior isn't going to get a kill. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we need to save health now. It reduces 2 damage. 2 damage. I don't know how critical 2 damage is. I think we do something like this. This puts you down to 36. Doesn't help. Yeah. Answer the question. So you're the 80% math expert, 20% calculator savior guy? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say that I will unashamedly use a calculator if I need to, but I don't necessarily need to use a calculator. And I think we just put this imp up front because we don't have any AoE stuff. Let's just get you up there. You're killing him. You can give him some rage. This is absolutely fine here. Just reduce their damage a little bit. I just wanted to know it. Well, hopefully all your questions are now answered. Let's stack you up with more armor. And I think we hit you like this. So we're going to hit you for 10, putting you down to 9. You're going to get the kill, and then we'll hit Talos for quite a lot. Now we have the both armors on holdover. Oh, it's a tough question. Okay, you can take 5 hits. So let's see how this is gonna go. The rage as important as just starting to really smack her in the face right now? 5, so 5, assuming we lose rage each turn. Let's say, for simplicity's sake, we say it's 150. Okay, 150 damage across 4 turns to 600 damage. We're already killing her. So let's just not complicate it. And just kill her. Cool. So we made it through Talos. We do need... That is scaling. That is scaling. Which scaling is more scaly? This is the question. I'm tempted to say Transcendent scales better. Excuse me. Wow. I think Transcendent scales better because we will be playing Rage Imps every turn now. Alpha Fiend, Alpha Fiend, Alpha Fiend. Let's take Alpha Fiend on the assumption that maybe we get an Ascend later on, and I do want more capacity to play 2 Imps in front, because that is going to be long-term what we need. I think we go with the removal, health, and trinket. And we want to remove Train Stewards. Train Stewards are really bad. Especially in a deck where you have so many units. We don't have any discard. We don't have any consume cards. Excuse me. I think we just want Frostbite. Make some of those low health units really easy to kill. Excuse me again. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe we should have taken the explosive. But I really want the armor imp later on. Although Transcend Imp is an armor imp, kind of. No, I think it's good. I think we want more unit upgrades. Yeah, this should be okay. Let me think. You're going to have 40... No, you're going to have 50 health. Base damage... Yeah, we're good. We're good. With Rage Imps already starting to scale both the Branded Warrior and the Queen, no worries here. Do we play on the bottom floor? Can we afford to play on the bottom floor is really the question. I think it's okay. So then we go... Oh my gosh. What is my problem? Sorry about that. It's like I got a huge thing of dust or something. Branded Warrior. Queen's Imp. This also now blocks a hit. And you are not quite killing the backline, unfortunately. But now with the Rage, we should be just fine. We can play you out. And vent for 2 is not enough. It is enough to kill you. It's not enough to... Oh, wait, no. It's going to die to the Frostbite. That's fantastic. Okay. How are we doing here? Kill... yeah, so you're going to kill both of them, which is exactly what we want. You're going to kill the second liner now. 44. Still not enough damage. But it's okay. We're still scaling with Rage Imps. Continue to scale. Blast ya. Get this Imp. Or get the Train Steward to block the hit, I think. You will die. You'll keep going, but who cares? 53. So you will hit, you will kill, you won't kill, but you'll be killable on the next floor. That's kind of how that's working out. We could even blast them. Yeah. So we do this. Welder Helper. You came at a really awkward time. Maybe we should have considered playing it first to get armor on the Queen, but it's fine. Continue to stack the Queen with armor. This... you're going to take 20. Let's put you up here. Any spell will do. You're killing him? Not quite. But you are, and then you're almost killing the second unit. Vent is enough for you, but Fledgling Imp's probably just as easy. Stack. I think we're in it. I think we're just gonna vent. Vent here though, yeah, because we should kill the boss on Relentless. We have so much damage already on this floor, and we have a lot of armor, and it's the clipped guard. I think we're just fine. So then we play you here, and just vent to make sure he doesn't make it to the top. Oh man, math. Oh, Transcend Imp. Hello, welcome to the team. Let's play you here. Transcend Imp. So now if there was any doubt whether we're going to win this, I think we've settled those doubts. Just put more armor onto... What do we have here? 35, about 100, another about 100, about, let's say 250. 250 damage. You can take 5 hits. Yeah, we're absolutely fine here. Cool. So the scaling is working really well. Getting endless on Transcendent would be really good. What we want is a way to kill imps. We have it. Branding Right. Branding Right is a way to kill off the imps. Alternatively, we just play it to play it. Marching or Tiresome Climb. We could also use that to get imps up and away after we play them. So yeah, Branding Right serves that double purpose, but it's also just good on the Shardtail Queen, because she's got a lot of health. Yeah, I think it's just Branding Right is absolutely fine here, and we skip. Guardian Stone is interesting, but we want to keep it that we play 2 imps on that floor every turn. We will definitely be taking draw, and we definitely want unit upgrades more than anything else. Endless. Okay, another multi-strike is absolutely reasonable here. Even more rage. Because ideally you don't take any damage. We know we're not going to take any damage from the Seraph the Temperate. The only risk is that we cannot play Branding Right on you. I still think we go for it because it's so good. Then let's get Endless. Endless on the Transcendent. You've got to be kidding me. What? What? Give you more health. And let's keep our money for now. Let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. Nothing good. Wow, that is this is gonna be a real scaly. That Branded Warrior is gonna do some real work for us. This should be fine. As long as we can get some armor onto the Queen early, it's okay. We can also burst units with the Implings. So how do we do this? We put, you will take 6 damage, and you will do 11 range. You'll do like 99 damage. No, 22, 32, almost 99 damage. Oh wait, you're gonna do more than 6. You're gonna be doing 10 damage to the Queen. That's a little bit concerning. But I think we just have to accept it as kind of what we do to win. We really need something that can... Yeah. There we go. You know what? I'm actually okay just putting you up front to block the hits. Getting you behind to get the rage in. 6/6 puts you down 12. 9 kills you. 9 kills you, which is exactly what we want. We want to fortify the Queen. You're gonna kill him. That's good news. And just blast it. And 50. Yeah, you're gonna kill everything. I think 50, 92. So he's going to take 2 hits to kill you, and then you'll kill the marksman. So we're going to get a lot of rage here. Fortify? Or does Fortify make more sense on one of these imps? No, it doesn't, because it's only going to put them at the damage threshold again. So we get you in there. We get you in there. We Fortify. Are you living? You are barely living. If we vent, then you're living pretty well. In fact, you're living... Yeah, we have to vent. And since it doesn't matter, let's just do it like this. You'll kill these two, you'll do 66, and then you'll kill him and get rage on everybody. There's the Transcend Imp. So now we can start scaling him. So play you out. Get the Imp up here. Play Transcend Imp. Probably in the front. Let's see. 2-2, 6-6. Let me do the math here. 2-2, 4, 6-6, 12. That is 16. Plus 9 kills you, plus 9 kills the second one. They both die, which is exactly what we want. And we do not vent. That's awesome. Okay, now we want to do this a little bit differently. We want to... Or do we? Do we still just play Transcendent up front? Harvester. Gains damage with every kill. I think we still just play up front. Like that. We really need to get holdover on this. Or not holdover. So we can branding right you, but I think just branding right you. Honestly, how are you doing, Chicken Boss? You are doing... You're killing the Transcendent immediately. And then taking 132... 400 and... So he by himself is doing 400. Barely under 400. So about 500. Yeah, we're already good. We're already good. So let's just scale you guys up. Give you plenty of armor. And goodbye, Chicken Boss. Okay. Consumed Crown is also pretty good. Important work. Fantastic. Got to get holdover. Okay, that was the ticket. That's what we needed. We needed to find a way to be able to get armor onto our queen and then get rid of the imp, and that's how we do it. Ah, it's all coming together. Love it when a run comes together. Honestly, any form of imp removal or even an ascend would have done it for us. And since we have that now, we really need to get holdover on it if we can. Double stack? Making it one cost is a little bit scary. I think we -1 to branding right. Making it give you 40 armor though is really, really good. I think that's okay. Holdover. We didn't get it. It's a sad day. We did get permafrost for our battering ram though. That will be pretty good. And let's go into Arcus. I think we're in good shape. We have an incredibly strong branded warrior behind a really strong Shardtail Queen, who's going to be behind a whole bunch of imps that are just going to wreck their faces. What do you do? Apply with spells? We do enough damage right now. I think this is actually pretty perfect. So we do you, put you up front, and then we vent. So here's the question. We can get double rage and take 9 damage on our queen, or we can vent, get a single rage, and take no... I think we take no damage on the queen. Yeah, I think we take no damage on the queen. It's better. Certainly safer. Do that. Give you even more armor. Give you all rage. 50 7 plus 44 is 101, so you'll kill all 3 of them. That's really awesome. We'll take 18 damage on the queen. Let's get a Alpha Fiend and a Train Steward here. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the stuff. All right, we want to... What are you right now? Okay, let's important work. Get you out of there. Fortify. And you sweep. Okay, we need to make sure we're getting armor onto you. So we're going to take 11 damage onto the queen and then 4 damage onto Branded Warrior, but we're still killing everything. And we're killing everything with the Branded Warrior, which is what we want. So we just play it like that. Okay. You are Scourge. Scourge, my dirge. We don't have any armor right now, so let's armor you. Do we care about getting a Scourge right now? Versus taking an extra 6 damage? I think we're okay to not take a Scourge and just hit you. But we certainly need that Transcend Imp, like, right now. Okay, that was great timing. Appreciate your support there. And the best part is he's going to die anyway. Let's Rage Imp first. No. We can put it behind. We can also play the Queen's Imp somewhere if we want. Would probably make sense. But where is the question? Yeah, you're killing the backline unit. Or do we use our... Wait, play you here. Play you here. Branding right. And then I think we just give you extra armor for later. And this is going to be awesome because Transcendent's going to die. Cool. So then we can play Transcendent again. Let's play the Rage Imp first, up front. No. Oh, this is getting complicated. Queen's Imp, Rage Imp, Transcend Imp, extra armor, and should have played the Train Steward last. That was a mistake. Hit you for 10. How are we doing? I think pretty good. You are spells, so we need to play I'm okay with this becoming 3 cost. I'm not okay with these becoming 1 cost. So we're gonna do just stack armor up here just to get it out. We're going to Rage. And then we will Branding Right the Transcendent so that it can come back. We have nowhere to play this. Oh, we do. But we don't want to play it, I don't think. Because it just dies right away? Not 100% sure. We're going to get Transcendent back for certain. And we're going to get a Rage Imp. Yeah, let's just not play you. Final wave. Okay. So now we can just bash you for a whole lot of damage after we play all our stuff. Let's get you up here. Get you up here. Stack the armor. Punch you in the mouth for 385 damage. And I don't need a count. There's no way. We are doing 600, 800 damage. We're going to kill him off to the first hit. Yeah. This is a fun run. And it's a fantastic run for... Ho, 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 Dark Deal. Can we afford to play Dark Deal? I think our deck is too big for Dark Deal. And certainly it's got to be draw now. We have 2 holdover spells already. We need a third one. We need to get holdover on our... where are you? We need to get holdover on important work. And do we even have space for unit upgrades? Just on the Alpha Fiend. Ooh, but Herzl's Horde, if we were to get any type of rage upgrade at this point, it's really, really strong. And being able to remove 2 more Train Stewards would be very helpful for our draws. What are we going to end with? Probably removal and spells. I don't know that we want to duplicate anything. Double Transcend Dip's kind of scary. Although if we had holdover on important work, holdover on important work is so good. I think it's better than the chance for a trinket and removal. It completely changes how fast we scale. I don't think we want double stack here. I don't really want to minus cost anything either. Let's just re-roll. Hold over. Yes. Oh man. Oh. Okay. That will do it. Plus 10 to the other event. The deck has come together. It's done. We finished. We're at the end points. I don't think we can lose. Spike of the Hellhorned. Sure. It's really good on the Branded Warrior because he does sometimes need some armor. And then he'll take advantage of the... So now here's a good question. Do we want an extra welder helper? Because this rally, plus 10 per, gets really strong. And we're playing 2 imps per turn. That's 60 damage per turn we're adding onto the Shardtail Queen if we take rally. So only 4 imps and she's already at the base health here. And we are only gaining 5 health. But that welder helper is really good though. That's kind of a tough one. We do have holdover. Honestly, the scaling becomes really insane, and then our battering ram becomes really nuts. Yeah, this should be fine. This is going to be the floor where we get Ember Drained and AoE'd, so we have to consider that AoE. Ooh, and it's the one where we get these Wilt Wings here. I think we play up in the top just to be extra safe. You've got to be kidding me. We started with important work with no imps. Just makes you wonder. What were they thinking? Yeah, I think for safety we play up in the top floor. It does mean our scaling is slightly diminished, but it means that we're guaranteed to never have to take... Oh, wait, no, they heal on each floor. Okay, that's fine. We can vent right now. Start stacking. I think that makes sense. I think we do it like this. Oh, you gain from... You're going to gain more from that. Let's not play this imp, actually. Or if we do play it, we play it... No, let's not play it. Let's put you here. There's vent. Because I have real concerns about whether we're going to kill this guy or not. The Rage Imp certainly helps. Oh, Transcend Imp, you're already here. You're already here. What are we going to do? So. One. 2. 3. 4. You are certainly dying now. Okay. 1, 2. And I think we're at damage number level where we are killing everything. You are dying. If we do this, you are not dying anymore. Do we care about this Alpha Fiend? Does he matter? It does mean... actually, no, they don't kill him. Yet. We can vent here, though. Because I believe... we can... 11 kills you, 5 kills you, 5 damage, 98. Problem is the scaling here gets a little dicey. We're probably going to have to do something like that. Adding 5 armor makes the queen no longer take that first hit, which is worth it, I think. Blasting you... okay, that just outright kills you. But we don't want to do that. We want to kill you... yeah. That will put you, with the kills, above... you're going to get 30. So you're going to get 30 armor when these 2 units are killed. So you'll do 98, putting you at enough that he'll kill all 3. And you'll take 10 damage. So we put armor on you now. And that's actually exactly how we want it, because we really want to make sure... honestly, we're going to have so much damage after this turn. Yeah. Okay, okay. Now we just need that important work to come back, and we're absolutely set. One. 2. 3. 4. And that's actually perfect. We're still going to get the kill with the Branded Warrior. And we're just going to keep stacking that armor. Hit you for 6. Alright, how are we doing here? This is where things get a little tricky. We want to make sure that we're killing you with the right unit here. So we put more armor onto you. Stack, stack. That's adding 12 and minusing 3. If we put it behind, then we're killing all of them, which has got to be the better play. Toss you down here. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake. And just give you more damage. Cool. Okay. Where is... Where is my important work? Where are you, important work? Do something like this. And hit you. We never got it. That's okay. I think our scaling is still good enough here. We're going to be able to add quite a bit of armor. We can kill him now. We can vent for, I don't know, some amount of damage. How are we doing? We're doing on average 360, let's say about 500 damage across. So we only have to hit him. That's 3 hits. No, it's not quite 3 hits. Much more than 3 hits, you're dead. Cool. Okay. It's getting dicey. Impalate. Do we need another way to... No, Impalate doesn't kill an imp, so we skip. Gifts for our guard. Nope, when we don't really need the days. We actually want our imps to tank hits. We just really can't get the important work in our opening hand. Or we just duplicate it. That's the easy way. We just duplicate it. Yeah, do that. Yep. Endless on another imp. Nah. We have so many imps. Giving you rage could be valuable, that you're doing some hits. Getting incant on you. No, I think getting rage on you is good. And let's see what else we get. Large stone on him as well. Seems okay. With rage. He's just there to basically do some big hits. And then what do we get here? Nothing good. Conserve energy between turns is actually pretty good. Because what we want to be able to do is play a massive Spike of the Hellhorn at the end. Do we have enough to... We can purge a card. Let's purge a Trained Steward. And then we have all those imps to play at on the floor with our Alpha Fiend. We can play 2 imps on the floor with him, give him armor and stuff, so that's also really good. Okay. Okay. So, we're playing up on the middle floor, because we don't want our imps to get stunned when we play them. 1, 2. We can branding right one of them right away. Or we can give you a massive amount of armor. We are going to play you to die right away. I think just giving you... We can't... No comment. We can vent. Can we play this without needing to vent? That's really the real question for us. We can get 40 armor onto this welder helper. 41 health. 11 puts you down to 30. 2 hits. 15. And then we don't have to vent there. It's fine. So we do Alpha Fiend, Welder Helper, to die. Then we play Fledgling Imp. Then we play Transcend Imp. 11, 15, 15, 15, 15. 82. Plus 60. The problem is the... And the yeah. We still do it that way. Get you out and then be sad because we want to. We're gonna get the kill with the branded warrior, which means we're gonna get the rage. But I really wish we could have killed all of them. Holy cow! You just got wrecked there. Fortify. 10. 17, 17. We play this. We don't get high enough. We play this. I think we have to vent again. And that's actually good. He dies then if we vent there. One Rage Imp is enough. In front. This blocks 11, 15, and then it's 15, 30. Yeah, you die. So we're going to lose the Alpha Fiend. Tough break. Unless we do Spike of the Hellhorn on him. Nope, he still dies. He only gets 2 armor from that. Let's do this. What, does that not increase your... Oh, because the 5. Alright, fine. Well, this isn't going exactly how I want because we have not drawn yet either one of our... Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. So. We import and work. And now we want Welder Helper. We want a Rage Imp up here. We want a Queen's Impling up here. Then we want a Transcend Imp to add just a nuts amount of damage here. If we put it here, will it die? How much armor is it adding? It's adding 60. 11 plus 34 is 45. 17. Yeah, this would block all the hits and still die, which is better. And we're certainly killing everything with the Branded Warrior. Cool. That was perfect. It's exactly what we want. We get Transcendent back. We can import. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like we're stable again. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. But seems like we disconnected for a minute. Hopefully now internet connection is running okay. Oh. It can't decide whether it's going to be stable or not. I think we play Transcendent now in the back, because we are gaining more armor than we are losing with 80, 10, 20, 50, 65. Yeah, we're gaining more armor than we're losing. We can keep stacking more and more armor. How are we doing? You're doing 1. I think killing you, because 33... Hold on. Yeah, you're killing it anyway. And we can start lowering your damage. I don't know if we're killing everything this time. We aren't. We let one through. Okay. Important work. So now what we do is we... Yeah. Here's what we do. So we play you, play you, play you, play you. Important work to draw you again, play you again, and just continue to stack armor. How are you guys doing? You're doing just fine. Yeah. So now, let's play all these imps out. We can put one back up here again, just to increase damage. There we go. Armor. Okay. I think I stabilized it. I don't know what's going on. It's ever since we moved offices, so I'm in a different office, or we moved our office and our exercise room, the connection's gotten significantly worse. And I don't know why it's so unstable. I'm just doing a quick test right now to check. It says upload speed is fantastic. I don't know what is going on with the stream. So apologize for that. But let's finish off. Let's finish off the fight here. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna do. I'm gonna really try this. I think we actually can get enough, because they're killing everything here. Like nothing's surviving on this floor. So I think we do it like. Hold on a second. I think we do it like this. We put you up front. Then we play the fledgling imp. Then we important work. Draw it back. This does an insane amount of damage and armor. We get it back. Does another insane amount of damage and armor. We can blast the front unit, which we should have done earlier. Give you even more rage and armor. And then give you even more rage and armor. And part of me really thinks that we will kill Seraph on this bottom floor. Let's see if it works. I don't want to do the math. We're guaranteed to kill Seraph on the next floor, so I'm not stressing at all. But I think we can kill with just the imps on the bottom floor. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna get real close though. Down to 200 health. So anyways, that's homework. Let me just check that I still have enough time to do... Yeah, we're totally fine here. So I have plenty of time to do last run. And hopefully now we are stable with internet. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Cool. Oh yeah, we have to unlock the card frames. Oh, let's do all that again. But that, I mean, that was a really strong build. That in general worked out pretty fantastic, honestly. All right, let's jump into the next one. We still have 4 more expert challenges to beat and more cards to unlock. And more crowns to get. Oh, wow, we have a lot of stuff to do. New patch, new goals. All right, let's do next one. Steward Stack. You get good stewards, but they cost more to play, or they start right at the beginning. So ideally here, we just want to have 4 units, probably a mix of trained stewards and non-trained stewards, who are just stellar on their own. Guardian Stone, why you gotta be like this? I guess it's fine. If the Guardian Stone shows up on that floor, we can just scale up the armor. But why you gotta be like this? Why can't you be better? We have a way to descend. Tethys behind all of that if we get a drip fall. Otherwise, she's stuck. And we get to... oh my! Reforming these train stewards? These train stewards? Wow. They're going to be pretty strong. And getting endless on the first unit played every turn. Over extinguish abilities. What do we want here? What do we want here? I think it's endless. I think it's votive key. We may regret it, but I think it's votive key. Yeah, we'll go Chillwind. We'll do a full kill everything. The only problem with votive key is that they become they're still expensive, so they don't become any cheaper just because they are endless. Other than Tethys. Tethys is still the same cheap. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and Guardian Stone is endless. I think we do it like this. You're all dying, so oh, we have a drip. We have 2 drip falls, so we can play Tethys here and then drip fall her down later on. Yeah, this is a great setup. Guardian Stone here seems okay. We can, I think this is awesome. This is really, really good. Let's drip fall the stone right now. Hit ya, hit ya. Now we are in a little bit of danger here. We can bring back one of those train stewards to just really hit that guy in the face and do something like that. Now we need a drip fall. We did not get one, but it doesn't matter. We're still killing this guy. Oh, he was endless. That's right, because we brought him back. Cool. Does make it a little bit weird with the reform and endless at the same time. I don't think we want high cost spells. I think we want cheap spells. So we'll skip. Yeah, nope. I think we actually have a pretty good setup. What we want is to upgrade our units quite a lot. Also trim them down so they're more consistent. What do we get here? Lady of the House is really good to reform, for sure. I don't want her to have endless, though. I think we skip. And I think we go with incanting armor on yourself is pretty good. You could become quite a good tank. Tethys is always going to be at the back. Getting another multi-strike on a steward is also pretty good. And let's get extra damage on that same steward. And we'll stick with that for now. Yeah, we'll want to trim down to 3 stewards and the Guardian Stone. Unless we get something really incredible. And I think we're fine here with spikes. Because even if something dies, we can reform it. Or the front unit is always going to come back. Because it will always have endless. Okay, so we want to do Tethys with the Guardian Stone. Which one is endless? Oh, so the really good Trained Steward is the one at the bottom. Makes sense? How are we doing here? Pretty good. Let's make this even better and just completely wipe you guys out. There we go. We do want to play a really good Trained Steward on the bottom. And everything else is dying, which is good news. We can reform. No, we can't, because that was the that was the wrong one. Still can't reform. We can put you up here though. Alternatively, we can just hit you down to where you're gonna die. 18 damage. That's not actually 100% where you're gonna die. But now you're gonna die. There we go. Working out well. What would be ideal is if we got the counter to this, the -2 cost units again. Offering Token's a cheap spell. Flash Freeze is a cheap spell. I think it's Offering Token. We can trade an expensive unit for a cheaper. Purifying Cleanse. Or Wicklash. I mean, we don't really have right now a unit that we want to add Burnout to, but maybe we get one, and then Wicklash becomes really good. It's also a great trigger for incants. And if we get it on Holdover, we can put it on any unit. We don't have anything I want to dupe. Let's see what we get for Remnant Banners. Legion of Wax is not great because he costs 4. Lady of the Reformed. So I'm going to take it with the idea that it's a dead card if we happen to get it at a bad time. So that's just clear. Like, we might get unlucky. But, at the same token, if it does come out in the middle floor, it's a great target for Wicklash. Do we just do this and say we only can play it when we have Offering? Tough choice, tough choice. Yeah, let's do it. And let's give it more damage. Just make it a really, really strong Titan's Tooth that we have to get Offering Token for. We're not going to re-roll. We can purge out one of the worst Trained Stewards to smooth out our draw a little bit. And let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. Umberstone. Unnamed Tome. One Horn's Tome. Umberstone seems okay. We can put it onto Tethys. Or, I mean, maybe we get a large stone Trained Steward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So 4 out of the 7 get played at the beginning. And it was not Legion of Wax, unfortunately. Are you a good one? I don't think so. Let's already bring Tethys down. Reduce the damage. Just increase the armor. Dripfall keeps him alive, and then we can add 2 armor. It's kind of hard to play him, so I'd rather have them out than not. Yeah, I think we do. Oh, actually, trample on you already keeps you alive, and now you're taking no damage because it's 2, 4. Yeah, you'll take damage on the kills. Okay. Frozen Lance. Do that. Frozen Lance. Primitive. And I don't think we can afford Wicklash right now. So we won't do it. Question is how we're going to do on damage. I mean, I think we're okay because we have 42 armor on this Guardian Stone. And yeah, we're already killing him. Cool. But hoo boy, we probably need to take Ember. Or we're in trouble. Definitely don't need capacity. Remove all burnout and debuff effects. Sacrificial Resurrection's not going to be it. And I don't think it's Siren Song either. I think we skip here. Although a 0 cost to remove all negative effects is really good with Seraph the Temperate. Yeah, let's do it. We cannot afford more units. So we skip. And more Ember. So we can actually play out Legion of Wax from our hand. And we need to buff him up. So it's unit upgrades. Let's see what Stygian Banner we get. Lodestone. Ooh, Offering Monument. Offering Monument. Problem is if it gets endless, it's pretty bad. But Lodestone. Lodestone coming out at the beginning. I don't know if we have enough damage, though. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much. We skip. As much as I like Lodestone, we just can't afford it. We need to get rid of some more of the worst train stewards. I want to get down to 2 train stewards, Legion of Wax, and I think we do just a raw 18 damage or 22 damage. Let's do this for now. Don't think we need health. We upgrade Tethys with more Frostbite. And now there's a pretty good chance we have 3 train stewards left. So we should get rid of 1 more. So we keep these 2 train stewards. I really want Large Stone on the Legion of Wax. This should be okay, because we can always reform them. And now we can actually play Legion of Wax from our hand, which was a problem before. And we even get him, and he's not even in the back, or in the front. That's great. Okay, so Tethys. I think we get Trample onto you. And then I think we just focus on buffing up their armor. How are we doing? Pretty good? Just outright playing an Offering Monument. And part of me is like, just buff this guy. Because then if he dies and comes back, it's like, whatever. Then we have the Guardian Stone up front, which is who we want to tank a lot of the hits. And there's a chance we can just remove the debuff. And we don't get that chance, but he was going to die anyway. So that actually worked out pretty well. Tethys is a little bit scary. Although we can... Maybe it's just better to put this guy in there and down. We can get to the point where Tethys isn't dying. And then add more armor. Maybe that's better. Oh, he's not taking damage because he's dazed. Alright, so we can do this and then remove his daze. gives him a lot of damage. We can Offering Monument to Titan's Tooth. We have the Legion of Wax to bring back. And he does not fit on the top, but he does fit really nicely on the bottom. And that worked out pretty well. So now we can... Oh, you're taking damage due to the... Okay, that makes sense. Trip fall you down. Oh, there's a limit on how many units you can have on a floor. A lot of stuff's dying here. 1, 2. And since you're dying anyway, might as well get more damage out of you. Now everything's dying. Good. You are not going to die. We're going to take 10 damage. Okay. So. Certainly want to bring back Legion of Wax. Going to get a lot of damage in there. Get you in there. And I have an impression that we're going to be just fine, but we'll see. Well, this certainly helps things a lot. And we can do 1, 2. Even play you out. Get you in there. Yeah, this is good. Good. So we took 10 damage, which is not bad considering how we've been playing so far. Yeah, no chance in hell. Let's see. We can't take any more units. Guardian's Amulet's interesting, but I don't think we want it for this particular setup. Engulfed in Smoke. Engulfed in Smoke is a way to keep all of that alive for longer, and it increases. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. We just need to lower the cost down to 0. Or lower it down to 1 and get holdover would also be really good. We're not going to go for trinkets. Okay. Whenever you play a unit, or just flat out Pyre Health. I think it's Licker's Liquor. And a Gift of Gratitude. Certainly got to be better than Petty Theft. Now what would we want to duplicate here? Maybe the Offering Token. Okay. This should be totally fine as long as we can actually kill everything, which is admittedly a little bit of a concern. Starting with Engulfed in Smoke is pretty good. So we can get you out here. I think we want Trample on you. Let's see. 10-10. I mean, we can hit you for free, which we should do. Because it's damage shield. So now, how much damage do we have to do to you? You do 60. You do 16. So that's 86 plus 10, 96. Huh. Maybe we trust in the system and say we think we can get you... Oh, you're going to be stealthed. So you're not going to take any damage anyway. Okay, so we trusted in the system and it paid off for us. Let's Offering Token. Titan's Tooth. We do want to hit you for quite a lot. Let's Primitive Mold. Is there anything to remove on anybody? Not really. just to get their armor up. Okay, so that worked out really well. Now the question is, can we do a repeat? I don't think we can afford to Wicklash. Maybe on you, it would be okay. On the Legion of Wax to give it more raw damage. And then we Gift of Gratitude for 160. Now all we need is any tank to go in front of Tethys and we're fine. We got one. Which also makes this free. That was a really lucky turn of events. Play this out. And this is where things get a little scary. How we doing? 99. Pretty dang close. That is exactly 99. Wow. Okay. Seems all right to me. Let's get you out here. And as much as I would love to bring these guys down now, I think we have to be more pragmatic about it and bring you down to make sure you're dying. We can't offering token. That's interesting. I think we remove your burnout. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Wicklash on them is fantastic because then they get the enhance, but they don't actually keep the burnout. In case you're not aware, that's how that works. Let's just beat you dead. Again, we increase damage all throughout by doing this. Not that it mattered one bit at all. We cannot fit this Legion of Wax. Let's Titan's Tooth. Big problem here is that Tethys is going to die right away. But that's all we can manage to do right now. Just make sure you're taking lots and lots and lots of frost damage or frostbite damage. If we get drip falls, then we're okay. We did not get drip falls. 1, 2, 3. Putting you up front would have actually made a difference here. How much damage we take? He's going to go down to 60. Let's see how much. 217 minus 65, 152. He will have at that point. He'll be taking about 35 damage. 35 minus 35 minus 35 minus 35 minus 35. 5 hits. We're going to take 45 pyre damage. We'll be down at 15 health. Oh, more than that actually. 24 health. I was 1 off. Fine. Dazed at the power at the room. Yeah, the room. Be dazed. Words are hard. Let's skip. Another engulfed in smoke. We're probably gonna do Merchant of Steel here. Let's skip. The nice thing is, as long as the top floor has 5 capacity, we can replay Legion of Wax and then drip fall it down. And I think we still do want unit upgrades, although getting holdover on the Engulfed in Smoke would be really, really good. But we really want Large Stone on Legion of Wax. We really want large stone on one of these guys, and we can get rid of a train steward as well. Let's see what we get for the upgrades. Yeah, it's got to be Legion of Wax. It's way too strong. Give you just starting health. Seems fine. Quick on you also seems okay. Does it? Does it matter? I don't think quick matters. Health on you? I don't know. I think we... honestly, let's plan on never coming back. Let's give you Incant. We're going to only go spells the rest of the way. We get rid of the last train steward. Now we guarantee the 4 units that we want every time. And we don't need this many reforms, because we don't have that many units dying. Concealed Cavern. Okay. Put it on a Frozen Lance. Frozen Lances are also not particularly great. And then we can remove a couple more of the reforms, because we just don't need that many reforms. And I want to get back to my engulfs and smokes a little bit faster. Let's just keep like 1, or maybe let's do 1 Frozen Lance. Keep 3 of them, and then we'll do spell upgrades from now on. We really want to get holdover -1 onto the engulfed in smoke. All right, how are we doing? Fantastic. Having you in front is about the best option we can get. Daze. No worries. Are you all dazed? You're not dazed. That's fantastic. We can drip fall you down right away. Remove your daze, hit ya, and engulf in smoke. And we are going to take 1 crap card in our deck. That's life. Sometimes life gives you crap cards, and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't think we want to Wicklash this Legion of Wax right now. I think it's better to just use him for his massive health total. We have enough damage across all of our units. Let's make sure you guys are dying. You are definitely the bigger problem here. Okay, got a little unlucky here. I think giving you trample is the best play. Honestly, sure, hit ya. And get these guys out for incants. We're gonna get 1 more garbage in our deck. But I think we're still able to kill everything. Certainly helps that we can do that as well. Reduce the amount of damage we're taking. And I should have checked that before, but we're good. He incants so much. 3 armor per incant. And wow, we got a lot of damage onto Arcus there. Does it make sense to Wicklash you to ensure that we have enough damage to kill stuff? I think we do this. Because it was Tethys that got the last hit. Now we're hoping for one of our Titan's Tooths. We got it. You're going to die to... Yep. Now you're dying as well. We can drip fall you to avoid getting any garbage in our deck. We can just play this out like this. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Yeah, come up into this floor. You'll love it here. I think Titan's Tooth is better than Engulfed in Smoke, because we get a lot more damage onto Arcus this way. And everything's looking good. Arcus has a huge amount of damage on him right now. We'll get even more Frostbite, and yeah, just hit ya. Cool. Now, if we get Wicklash and the remove negative effects, we can play it on the Legion of Wax. Honestly, nothing. I think we're good. Draw. Yep, it's draw. We're looking really good right now. We need spell upgrades, so we will take spell upgrades. Let's upgrade first before we decide what we're going to do. Removing consume from Umberstone is not really that important. Minusing the cost of Engulfed in Smoke is pretty important, and then we just want to hold over. Double stack on the other Titan's Tooth is also okay. We could double stack the Wicklash to give us more time, and then it's actually worth playing. Yeah, actually, that does make a lot of sense, because then with 4 burnout, we have plenty of time to remove. And we get rid of one of those. We get rid of one of these. The one primitive mold maybe comes in handy at some point. I'm expecting it doesn't even play a role at all. And then in the last fight, we will take sweep. An Ember Drain. We pray for stealth. We just need to get 1 stealth in the first 2 turns. Dripfall also helps. It's not really the right turn for it, but it does help. Let's see if we get an offering token. Nothing yet. We will use Wicklash now. And Frozen Lance now. Stealth, please. Please, stealth. We got it. Holy crap. Engulfed in Smoke. Saving my life. Yeah, hit ya. Now you're dying. Wow, okay. Scary stuff. We did not remove the burnout from the right unit. Might come back to haunt me, but for now... here's what we do. We play Titan's Tooth, make sure everything's dying. Give you Trample Stone. We have a really good chance with the offering of getting the Wicklash recruitment. And then we double stun. We absolutely make sure we don't have to deal with any of that crap. We got it. Oh wow, how lucky are we? Remove your burnout. Engulfed in Smoke. Hit ya, get ya, and you will die to Frostbite. Should. Pretty good chance we get Engulfed in Smoke. I think actually we should Dripfall you down. And then we want to Wicklash you again. Give you removal. And then just Frostbite for another Engulfed in Smoke. And they should all be dying before they get to the pyre. And I think, yeah, just blast you. Although, this could be a real problem. I think we actually Dripfall him. 1, 2, 3. Gives us more armor as well. Okay. Wicklash. The recruitment. And I think we're okay here. Let's just blast you. And then just increase our armor. There's 0 chance this guy's living. We're doing so much freaking damage to him. And we can stealth. And we can Dripfall him twice. And we can hit him with a Frozen Lance. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. He was not prepared at all. Yeah, the Wicklash ends up being really good when we can pair it with the Wicklash recruitment. That's really good. Skip. Resin removal. Resin removal is really good when you have Seraph the Temperant because it gets rid of all of the sap. Damage-wise, that's a good question. Are we going to have enough damage to burst through all the garbage? I think we're okay. I think we don't want to take more cards because we want to get more consistency in finding our core spells. We will go this route. -1. Do we just make Engulfed in Smoke free and then remove cards? Before we start upgrading here, let's see what we get from a trinket standpoint. Nothing's gonna die. Jack Strips is whatever. I think we will double stack and use this on the Titan's Tooth. We could also make the Drip Falls free, so that we have the chance to get a holdover on Engulfed in Smoke. So that's our win condition. Having the other Drip Fall be free as well, and then duplicate Engulfed in Smoke. That's 4 stealth per turn. We cannot afford to do 2 purges, so let's reroll and see if we get something worthwhile. Yeah, gain 2 extra stacks of Frostbite every time it's applied. Sign me up. I think we're good. I think we got the deck. Biggest issue is going to be doing enough damage to everything. But now that Frostbite is much stronger, that will certainly help things out. Okay, so we put Titan or Tethys up there. Preserve damage. Wicklash. Offering. Hitcha, Engulfed in Smoke. Okay. Alright. So we Drip Fall. Hold on. Offering token. Can we just take 6 damage? Or take 15 damage? I mean, we don't necessarily need to do this right now. We need to do it on you. I think we're okay to stick like this for a while. There's a good chance we're able to kill him via Titan's Tooth. The other nice thing is that it splits his sap in half, which is pretty valuable. Oh, this is tough. I think it is the Titan's Tooth. I think we have stealth enough for now. Although, this is really hard. No, I think we gotta do it like this. Make sure everything's dying. Yeah, the Titan's Tooths are not coming at the right time here. But we gotta play them. Let's remove your stealth. Or remove your sap. Okay. There's the Titan's Tooths. Okay. So we Wicklash you. Let's see what we get on Offering Token. Get nothing. Engulfed in smoke again. I think we give you Umbra Stone. Damn, this is tough. Move you down. We're just not really getting damage is the problem. And our offering tokens are like coming at awful times. Titan's Tooth kills everything, which is pretty important. Okay. Hit you for more. I think we move you down further. Ugh. Keep giving you more stats. Double days. You're going to get a third days when you come up here. That's going to help a lot. And just play all this out, I guess. This is where we need a Titan's Tooth, like, real bad. How are we doing? They're gonna kill our pyre. You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. I am completely in shock that we could not once get an offering token with a Titan's Tooth. Not one time during this entire fight did we get it. If we bring you down, how much damage do you do? You certainly aren't killing everything. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. All right, I'm gonna retry this. That was some of the most bullshit I've ever seen on draws. So we can't hold over. I mean, that's the trick. We have to get to the point where our offering tokens are lining up with our Titan's Tooth, or we just lose, because we lose so much Ember when we can't play them at the same time. So we just accept that we are not getting stealthed on this first turn, and it's fine. And we just hope that that makes the difference here. Hit you for 6. Oh my god, okay. Things are starting to come together now. I think we need to bring down, right now, Tethys. And it's more important that we remove this from him so that we're killing off everything here. Start playing the whole... Yeah, this is what we have to do. And we take 15 damage. Alright. We just hit him with the Titan's Tooth. And that's it. You die at the top floor. Okay. We can get rid of this. Up your damage. We can engulf in... Oh, I should have done that first. That was a mistake. Engulfed in smoke. And I don't think we're at a damage threshold right now. You're doing 6. You're doing 4. Yeah. We're not at a damage threshold at all. We hit this guy twice. Okay. We cannot afford for you guys to get up there. If we bring one down, still too much damage. Honestly, it really depends on. Yeah, I think we just have to take it. That was a good play. Engulfed in smoke. Engulfed in smoke. Trip fall. We should have taken the removes sap from everything. Trip fall. Hit ya. I mean, trample doesn't do anything because we don't do enough damage. Okay. Where's the Titan's Tooth? There it is, and we actually get it for free. Problem is these guys kill us, I think. Do we just lose? Is that just it? We just lose? Wait a minute, I have an idea. I have an idea about how we can actually win this one. The way we win it is by letting the... We Wicklash you instead. You do take more advantage from it than the others. Hit ya. Hit ya. Offering token. Feels so silly to not play this right now, though. Just let it ride. Try to do the best you can. With trample, you're killing him. Double engulfed in smoke. Bring you down. Everything's dying. Hit you with one of these. Bring you down. Okay. Wicklash. Give you more damage. Hit ya, get ya, get ya. And I think it's bring you down. We are gonna get a double stacked Titans and offering tokens. Oh my gosh. So we actually want to keep. Let's just bring you back down. It's the rest we want to hit with it, because you're still taking a lot of damage. Offering token. Titan's Tooth. Offering token. Bust. Give you more damage. You're killing that unit. How are you doing? We have a pretty good chance of getting another Titan's Tooth, but it's going to be a Titan's Tooth without a Okay, how are we doing? Titan's Tooth without an offering token. We didn't even get it. In terms of damage, they kill everything all at once. Okay, hold on. So that actually was working really well, except for the fact that we just couldn't get enough damage out. And I think it's the... If we hadn't have done the engulfed in smokes at all, I think we wait to use them till the end. And then we engulf in smoke like crazy at the end. Hit ya. Buff ya. Hit ya. But I think that's kind of the setup we want to do. Titan's Tooth. Bringing you down actually would have been really good, and then doing that was a mistake. Buff you. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. By the way, we've done this too much. I'm not gonna take this as the win. I just want to see. It's now puzzling out how to finish this because I don't have enough time to do another run. But yeah, we will definitely be abandoning at the end because way too many retries for this to count. Play you up here. Hit ya. Do that. And honestly, this doesn't really make a difference. And then offering deadweight. Cool. Okay. Then we need Dripfall you. Titan's Tooth everything there. Bring you back to full stats. Primitive Mold. We don't need to take this damage. Or we don't need a stealth right now, what I meant to say. Okay. Trample does it here. We can descend you to hit you with everything, but you're going to die anyway. So I think instead... we just do this. We could even bring you down, take 26 damage. But then we have one floor that's getting sapped. We can't do that just because of the sap. I do wish that Daze would stop whatever their thing was for that turn. But it's fine. Titan's Tooth here does not do anything. Titan's Tooth here is really valuable. But also stealthing and Wicklash is really valuable. But I think we do it. I think we just do this. Make sure none of them survive. And let's increase. That's 18 damage. That is 24 damage. Yeah, this is just fine. We might need to engulf and smoke now, though, if we can't already. Let's see what we get. Titan's Tooth. Certainly helps. Let's drip fall you down. Hit ya. Upgrade your health. And just make sure you're not going to attack for a while is fine. This is perfectly reasonable. This is a really good turn to play one Engulfed in Smoke, I think. And just hit him with one of these. Okay. If we drip fall you, all of you are dying because of the trample. Let's get this onto you. Then we Titan's Tooth here. What do you have? We have another Titan's Tooth possibility, and if we get it, we would want it on this floor. We didn't get it. We have a chance to get the other Engulfed in Smoke already. Let's just do it like that. Final wave. How are we doing? This keeps you alive. How are you guys with damage? You're gonna take 60 per. That's doing that on you. Well, how much damage do you need? You need 41 health. Doing this. You're going to take 3. That's 30 damage. Can we get you down to where you're going to add 42 Frostbite? That would put an extra 3 damage, so 25. Okay, let's do some math. Because if we can get you down to only taking 1 hit from the pyre, then we are fine. 163 minus 22 minus 3 minus... City does 42. And then you're going to have 61 minus 40. You are dead. So if we do this, you die in 1 hit on the next. Yeah, because that puts you at 60. You take 40, it's 100. You're dead on 1. You're dead in 3. That's 40 damage. That's perfectly reasonable. So then we can do this. Which keeps our armor stone alive. If we bring Tethys down and stealth and it doesn't really remove your burnout. Hit you once, hit you twice. We did it. Let's get to the point. That was a rough puzzle. And we're not going to take that because we took way too many restarts on that last fight. But we didn't have to restart up until then. So it was a really good build, but the Temperant we needed to be more careful around. We had a lot of multi-strike with very little damage. And it really came back to bite us. And I think not taking the remove sap on the entire floor is really what killed us. Having that on holdover was better than having stealth on holdover. But okay, it is what it is. So that's going to be the day. We got one expert challenge. We did mediocre on a daily challenge. We just get that fixed. Hey. Faces here. There we go. So we got one daily challenge down. We got one expert challenge down. We got one expert challenge that we were able to complete, but only after restarting a whole bunch of times. So we don't count that. And yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Although, now I won't show it. I have a video coming up this weekend that I'm pretty excited about. It's more, I'm really trying to push the limits of what I do video editing wise. So we'll see how it goes. It may, everyone might think it's garbage, but at least I'm excited to do it. And that'll be coming out likely Sunday, Monday. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. So name of the day is Wide Thighs. You can also call me Nate. You can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.